Finnish melancholy death doom metal masters Swallow the Sun released a new album, When a Shadow Was Forced Into the Light, on January 25th, 2019. Only 1 month earlier, on December 21st, they released a standalone 14-minute epic single track called Illumina Aurea as a 12-inch EP vinyl version. Incredible track, something completely different if you're used to what Swallow the Sun sound like. And this album doesn't follow that trend. That single really is a standalone. Fueled by personal loss, the album title has its origins in Trees of Eternity's Broken Mirror, and powered by the will to continue, When a Shadow Was Forced Into Light showcases the group's ability to maintain their signature sound while expanding upon horizons and diving deeper into crevices of doom death metal. Even though the single, as I already said, even though the single and the album are conceptually connected, they are musically completely different. While Illumina Aurea featured Wardruna's Enver Selvik and a foreshadowing's Marco I Benevento, it marks the band's darkest and most sinister piece of music the band has ever released. When a Shadow Was Forced into Light follows a more positive approach and continues in the vein of previous albums, first-rate death doom in the typical style of Swallow the Sun. And there's a lot of emphasis throughout When a Shadow Was Forced into Light and epic soundscapes. Soundscapes that take the listener on a doom-death journey, one based in memorable melodies, heavy passages and uplifting rhythm. It doesn't start off with much in the way of positivity though, as the title track is a somber mix of melancholy and chunkiness. However, as the album develops, it becomes brighter and much more palatable. Swallow the Sun can create very pretty music, and The Crimson Crown is an early example of the soulful sounds that the band creates seemingly with ease. I don't think for a second that when Swallow the Sun want to be heavy, this is something that they struggle with. Far from it, as the latter part of Firelights sees the tempo become so intense. The drumming and guitar spitting fire and the vocals delving into screeching departments for inspiration. Upon the War also shows this side of the band. The chunky doom riffs and monotone rhythm comfort and startles in equal measure. And that's the thing, there's so much variety across this album, across the 8 tracks. It's astonishing how much variety there is. And every time you think you've heard the best the album has to offer, Swallow the Sun surprise again. The latter part of the album has some of the strongest tracks, with Stone Wings inspiring, Here and the Black Earth delving deep into the somber pit of wallowing before Never Left ends things on a really warming note. It's a brilliant album. If you've been a long-term fan, you're going to be very, very satisfied. If you're like me and this is kind of the first stuff you really hear from them, you're going to really have a good time. It's out on January 25th by Century Media Records. Make sure you check this one out.